Well, good evening everyone. Here we are in Pendennis Marina. The wind is not that lively here, but offshore it's still blowing. So on the way here, this is what I look like at 3 AM. I look very safe. In fact, a little bit over safe because this shouldn't really have inflated. I was sitting at the back of the boat, big wave over the deck. This is something you really don't want happening because you can't refill it, but also you feel sort of locked up a bit like SpongeBob, unable to do anything. The main sheet car sheared off completely, so fortunately we've had this just turn up, which is a really vital piece of equipment. We're going to fit that on the boat. The engine was playing up all the way, so we couldn't charge, and it's a risk getting into the dock. We've just had a mechanic who's finished on the engine, and there was a lot of stuff in the fuel tank that shouldn't have been there. So really pleased that that is now fixed. So for this record, it's going to be difficult because there aren't many daylight hours. The winds are going to change very quickly. It's going to be windy, it's going to be very wet. So we've got to make sure that we're synchronised together in what we're doing. We need a couple of people at once to be changing sails. Someone's going to be driving most of the time. We also need to have someone navigating, so we're going to share responsibilities as much as we can. The weather looks good for leaving on Thursday from Falmouth. There's a small window between two big systems at the moment, and we've got to make sure that we leave at the right time, and then we get to John O'Groats at the right time before there's a really big low pressure comes in and wallops us. So it's a really interesting game of cat and mouse, and I can't wait to get started.